There it is. Okay. Reloaded. Alright, and the other thing that I need to do is to post this to a couple of streams. Welcome, welcome. Good evening out there in internet land. Happy Easter to everyone out there. Thank you for joining me, and I believe that the stream seems to be going all right. Twitch is sending data to Twitch, so I'm not too worried about Twitch. I'm sure it will come back online. Yo, Lonnie Hansen, what's good? Homie, how you doing, brother? Happy Easter. Very nice to hear from you. I hope you're celebrating with your family and everybody's doing well. Seems like, our business is coming back to life, just like the spring, and, I hope that things are going well on your end. So, yeah, I got a couple of orders here. Looks like Twitch is now online. And I did a little setup here of some hats that I'm gonna airbrush and do some party favors. And then we have a couple of basketballs lined up, so we're gonna do those as well. And I think there's a camp chair I want to throw in the mix. So want to just basically produce a couple of orders on camera. I'll be looking to the chat back and forth to say hello to anybody that visits, and I hope that just kind of chill and enjoy the show while I take care of some orders. And I'm gonna try to focus and get this out of the way, because I wouldn't say I was procrastinating on doing these things, because I don't know, I just keep always other stuff that kind of fills in the space. So yeah, I kind of have a plan on what I'm going to do with these hats. Very straightforward, simple. Got a list in front of me that you can't really see, but it's right here. So just to address anyone out there interested, I can create party favors and little, cute little doodads for events. I know people have been asking me, I've been getting some requests for the normal events, but always there's like limitations on how to make it work. So, just trying to figure out a lot of, other ways to provide my service for people. I have been doing custom airbrush favors for the longest time. I myself need to promote, I suppose, some more of my services and be a little bit more, I suppose, I have to put together some marketing so people can see these prices and kind of gauge what they want. But the one thing that I'm starting to realize is that, I can airbrush and create pretty much anything. I just have to bide the time and figure out, where I can place everybody's order and figure out how to keep the momentum going. Like I said, I have a couple of orders already lined up in the inbox, and I have some work that I want to, finish up for this week as well. I have 2 jean jackets and some car wash sign, and then there's some regular art that I want to do. Been trying to get back into the painting, brushwork, artwork, and some digital stuff. Air Todd, good evening, my friend. How you doing today? It's great to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. Are you creating anything today, Air Todd? What are you painting? So yeah, there's so much out there to explore and to see and to kind of digest and to take in. I've been, found a lot of great artists earlier today and just exploring some different things that I need to do. Shout out to, where's my phone? Oh, let's see, who was I looking at earlier here that was really great? Hey, shout out to Pete from Airbrush Events. I always like his work. It's motivating me to do some stuff with my setup and kind of be a little bit more prepared for smaller jobs and quicker things, quicker setup. Also, let's see, who was the person that I was... I think I was looking at an artist by the name of Introverted Artist. Shout out to her. I liked her artwork. Very, giving me some motivation to do some projects and things. I've got a lot of inventory that's been sitting around, and I want to, start getting some new orders, busting out. Oh wow, Mike Butkus art. I did not realize I didn't have this guy on my feed. If you're not familiar with Mike Butkus, tremendous artist. I have like 3 of his art books. Mike Butkus. I'm sure he probably gets ragged on about the name, but doesn't matter. He's a great artist. See, the other person that I wanted to shout out because I'm motivated to do more. How come I can't find what I'm trying to do? Oh, up here. Nope. Wait. There it is. The Bat King. Shout out to the Bat King. I believe he goes by another name as well. Yes, Virtue Airbrush Studios. Really feeling like the work that he was doing on these bats and just the idea. Yo, Todd Bemis, doubling it up. Yeah, Air Todd, man, just do anything, whether it be like just grab a pencil and start sketching, just get that creativity flowing. To me, I guess it's kind of straightforward because I'm always doing art. I remember when there used to be a time where I kind of had to force that creativity, but now it's more or less of just once I get started, I'll get started and I'll keep going. But I need to keep myself in a lane because I'll be doing so many different like art projects that I jump around and I kind of end up maybe not concentrating specifically on the stuff that I want to, and that's what I've been trying to do lately is just really I want to pull back that arrow, aim and release and just hit the target and basically find the niche kind of art that I want to do. Stuff I'm doing now I'm not always happy with. I enjoy the artwork, but I gotta find my niche. I gotta find my place. Also have some sneakers that I was probably gonna show off. I purchased some stuff off of Amazon, and they were basically uh, I don't know, no name knockoff brands. And I kind of really, I wanted to see the quality and see, like, they're almost like um, throwaways, something that I won't mind putting some artwork on and messing it up. If I mess it up, oh well, but I'm going to show those off as well. Um, yeah, but like I said, Todd, if you're watching somebody, just like I said, just pull out a piece of paper, pencil, and just start doodling, start sketching. Uh, you know, I find when I'm in that process of just trying to, kind of randomly create, or just kind of pull something out of my head, it starts the train. It gets you going. And with this stuff, I already did a couple of practice names just to warm up and get myself started. And things are looking good already. The brush is fine. And I also had to put some thoughts into my mind to settle the degree of art that I wanted to do for this project, because I got to whip this one out. And do this really quickly so I can basically move on to more work. Okay, so I guess it's time to get into the yeah, Todd, definitely do the Procreate, brother. Yeah, I'll show you really quick. I guess I can show you here. I'll show you my Procreate gallery. This is stuff that I'm working on. Not that. I got some pieces in here. I'm always doing like quick studies, trying to really acclimate myself to Procreate and the brushes, and I'm getting there. I like spending time on that because what I'm realizing about it is that this is the place, as opposed to paper, where I could just kind of creatively flow and just try to just create whatever I feel like doing. I also went back to I scanned in a couple of my older pieces, and I'm gonna start using those to create some artwork with those. So I basically just took a picture of my old sketchbook and imported those things in there. Here's a quick one, if it would work. So I kind of and he's not sticking his middle finger up. He's going to be twirling a batarang, But yeah, that was some just quick penciling. I'm going to go in and try to shade it and color it and give it a background and give it some more flavor. All right. Oh, the one major thing that I want to do is share this. I think we've been on stream for like 10 minutes now, and I haven't shared this yet. Air Todd, dude, just you'll get better at it. I tell you, when I first picked up the Procreate, I even as a an experienced artist, I was challenged by how to use this new tool, and everything was so foreign. I just say, just start simple. Just try the pencil or any one of the tools. Get a feel for it. If the brush is not working for you, find a brush that will. There is in fact, if I've been meaning to, if you want to download brushes, you can go to Folio Procreate art, and that's spelled FOLIO Procreate art. And it seems like it's a discussion board, and and you got to look for, I guess use the magnifying glass, look for the resources, and tons of free brushes. Amazing how many free brushes you can just, find. So that's one thing that I did the other day is I found a bunch of brushes. I actually still have to download them, but like I said, find a brush that's comfortable with you, and just try to draw anything. And the more that you do it, the more that you'll get into it, the more that it will become a need to try to do it every day and get better at it, and you just will over time. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out one of the better ways of sharing this. I hope this is, let's see if this is, meant to see if this is on my page here. What's going on? Facebook. Should be live. Yes, we are still live. Okay. So, I'm gonna take the camera up there, and I'm gonna actually wear that today. But let me try to share this on a couple of Facebook pages here. Can you send me the? Yes, I will send you the link, Todd. How do I share this again? Okay. Share to a group. We will share this to Airbrush Club. Sounds good. Hey, painting and chat. Okay, and I want to copy this. Copy. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better at my iPad, knowing where to press. Oh, Todd, you hooked me up. I appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, I don't know, like I'm not really keen on which groups are the best groups. I always feel like I'm kind of an airbrush trader because I don't really go into the groups as much. I need to go into the groups a little bit more and start posting. I have found it like sort of comfortable and relaxing that I haven't been posting. It kind of seemed like there was a lot of pressure on me when I was posting to, I don't know, get all the verbiage out, put all the hashtags, and create the feeling that I wanted to with the post. And I don't know, it just sometimes it's so much effort, and you're like, okay, is it worth it? When you see some other people that are where they are, you're like, okay, it is worth it. So I know that I still have to kind of address that and kind of really be better at posting. So thank you. I appreciate that, Todd. Let me give you that link for, here we go. Yeah, it's so funny. I kind of forget that I'm on an iPad. I can just copy and paste this. So you can see I'm actually on, whoa, what happened here? Chat, now the chat just went out. What the hell? Come on. Crosswalks. Now we're talking about crosswalks? Jesus. They're making me do this crosswalk thing here. Come on. Stairs. 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 Verify. Can you please? Come on, man. There we go. Okay, now we're back in. Back in the chat. But everything disappeared. Let's see if this works. So I was going to say, you see on the... I don't know if that'll work. I was on like page 85 on that discussion, that Procreate list there. Okay, so... where do I need to be? I tell you, I like when I leave tabs open and there's an artist that I forgot to kind of like. I've been meaning to. I'm gonna try to start creating a compendium or a list of artists that I kind of come about during the day and just kind of keep track, and then also kind of like share it with other people so that way they kind of see my influences and see, you know, hey, this is who I, you know, am looking at, or who I think has some, you know, really good art or whatever, just to share it with other people. And you know, hopefully you know, that'll help somebody out there. All right, what are we doing here? So shout out to Mike Rogers. I don't know who this is. I'll take a look at it later. So yeah, yeah, we're still on stream, right? Yeah, it's still working. Good. Looking goofy as ever here. How come this is frozen? Don't be freezing up, man. It's freezing up. I think it's good. Let's open up Twitch. We're going to open up Twitch. And then we will get started. I just want to be certain that these things are going on here correctly. Who's that laughing? Who's laughing? Okay, my channel. Alright, I think, yes, it is going. It is working too. Alright. So, as I said, let's just get into it. I'm going to do a quick warm-up here. I think everything is kind of in view where we need it to be. Let's put some music on. I forgot I had music going. Kind of want it in the background. Okay. So we are off. Here we go. Paint is filled. Needed to do a little adjustment on the cap earlier because it kept falling off. Put some tape. So say for example your whoops, there we go. Say for example your cap is not adhering to the bottle, it's maybe slipping. Just add a little tape around there to give it a little bit more oomph and you know, more grip for the threads to kind of catch. And boom, you seal it back on. It's real tight now. I can't even take it off. All right, but yeah. Make sure some airways are open here. So I am still looking over at the chat. We're going to get started here after 25 minutes. Oh boy. Okay, it seems to still be working. It's just the preview is goofy. I think the preview on everything is real goofy or lagging. I don't know. I will have to watch the stream and make sure things are going well. So let me just get into it. Like I said, it always kind of irks me that I'm not really certain if the preview is not going. So it on neither one of them, but it seems like everything's all right. What does that say over there? Okay. Anyways. Prime the brush a little bit. So as I said, these are going to be pretty straightforward and quick. I already figured out my process and the amount of effort I'm going to put into each one. Because with airbrush artwork, you could always, keep going and put more and more detail, but then it's not worth your time. Okay, so who's James? Hey, what's up, James? James is in the who's James? Is James up hanging out with us? Glad you're still there, Todd. Glad that I'm going to start doing this work now. So basically, there's a lot of boys' names here, and most of them are going to be in blue and red. There's some blue and green, and then we're going to do some girls' names, and those are going to be in pink and purple. The way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to outline, do a quick sketch with the blue, and then I'm going to throw in some red, try to, make it exciting looking. And yeah. Okay, the main, we're going to save the birthday boy for last, and his name is Mason. So I think I'm actually going to go up the list backwards here. I'm going to start with Jordan. So I got a bunch of hats down here. I think I counted them out already. I don't remember. But we only have 15 to do. Okay, Jordan. I gotta get used to this setup here. It's kind of just for the look of it. Jordan. So I don't know if I'm going to do them all like this. I suppose I will do one really quickly just to show you what I had planned on doing. And usually what happens is, you know, you make some decisions on how things are going to be, and hopefully the rest will follow suit. I ultimately planned on putting this up a little bit higher so I can keep the red. So we're going to just kind of edge this up a little bit. Oh, I said I was going to use the other camera. And that's going to give a close-up view, but let me get a little comfortable here. So I'm not certain I like using this piece up here like this. I'm so much more used to being able to move my hat around. Okay, so hopefully you can still see that angle. And let's break out the camera here. So the thing about this is, will it be in the way while I'm arting my art? It's a pretty decent view. How's that look out there? Anybody chime in there? Okay. So for this, like I said, I'm gonna go a little basic. And Jordan is blue and green. Sometimes the needle gets a little stuck. Voila. Now a little bit of excitement here. Whoops. All right, and you know what? I'm gonna do this. I meant to make the inside blue a little less apparent, a little saturated rather. Okay, there's one. So usually it's more efficient to do each step at the same time. Okay, one thing that I'm going to fix on this. Just want to make some of the lines a little bit more legible. I'm not throwing in the extra drop shadow or really fleshing out the line work. It is what it is. So anybody interested in party favors, like I said, please go ahead and ask. You know, text me, email me, message me, whatever. Alright, let's, in the meantime, also going to try to prep these balls. There's some words right there, I don't know what they are yet. And put some paint there, and let that dry. And then we're going to end up putting, you know, the words there. I have it. Let me just find it here. Okay, the names Liv and Jack. Okay. Keep that over there. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the... We got Liv and Jack. So, like, if I were to do these balls real quick, you come down here so you can see this. This is still in view. This is good view. So I have to apologize. Like I said, I can't really tell. The monitors all have frozen up, all of the previews, and I'd hope that we are still streaming correctly. Yep, seems like it is. They're just not. They're just frozen. Okay, so I need Jack. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, so whenever I do these balls, I like the balls because you can kind of just flush out your lettering style, and whether it be crap in the beginning, it doesn't, you know, doesn't end up like that. Gives me a lot more freedom to flesh it out and figure out what I want to do with it. Okay, so really basic. So we'll let those marinate. Go back to the hats. Just want to make sure that I'm getting good views here. Oh, pardon me. Come on, computer. Okay, staying in good view. onto the hats. There we go. I think that looks good. Where are we at? I need a pen to cross off names sometimes. Jordan. Elias is next. Elias! Oh. So a lot of times I really don't have to do the sketch, but I wouldn't say I'm out of practice, but just to make it comfortable. Something I think I realized too is I don't always have full brain capacity when I am airbrushing and streaming. I think there's like little things that I end up forgetting to do or not paying attention because I'm trying to be vocal as well. And okay, so Elias looks like trash, but it's alright. Okay. Let's try. Now I think that's Elon. It's an I and a lowercase L, but it looks odd. So it's an I and a lowercase L. All right, Elon. Something a little like that. Okay. And who is next here? Okay, we've got a Jack in the house. Shout out to my Uncle Jack. I don't call him my Uncle Jack. Just call him Jack. He's creative. He runs in the family. Super creative. He is a rap guy and a musician, to say the least. You know, he's got a lot of talent, a lot of focus, and I hope to get some more of his music in my artwork videos. All right, and reminding me of music, we keep forgetting to put Spotify back on because the commercials keep interrupting us. All right, so we got 3 down here. Let's move these around. Who's next? Rian. Okay, Rian and Oliver. Rian. that can work. So this shelf is actually lower than I'm used to, but I wanted to add, you know, these hats in here, keep everything kind of in the range of the monitor, or the camera rather. And you know, just make adjustments. Hopefully it works. Okay, we got Oliver is next. Okay, Oliver. Alright, so now we will hit these off with the black and put in some color. I'm going to go backwards here on the list. Alright, this is, can we see what I'm doing here? Alright, I think that's what we want. So sorry if you couldn't see that before. I may need to get low. Okay, knock out the Oliver. And as you know, for me, I like to, I don't know, I'm too much of a perfectionist sometimes. And I kind of want to go back over some stuff. But like I said, I'm going to make these simple as well. Okay, the camera can throw me off a little bit. I do feel that somewhat. The chest cam. Let's see, alright. Okay, there's Jack. Bring Elias and Elon down. So, I don't know, that was a weird S, but I made a choice and I gotta live with it. Alright, is what it is. So, if anybody's still out there, let me know what you're watching, any movies or anything, you know, particular that's entertaining you today. Maybe I will check it out myself later on. I'm always looking for a eclectic mix of stuff that I'm, you know, maybe not so interested at first. I always find some of the best movies that way, where I'm like kind of piqued by something, you know, small. Maybe something I've seen on the thumbnail or a specific actor, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a chance on this. And there's so much content out there, I guess it's ridiculous. Oh, the phone isn't lined up. You can see it from the iPad. I really, you can see it. I can't actually because my damn preview keeps getting. The preview itself, it keeps stopping, and I can't see what's going on. Click or tap the banner now to shop. Let's try this first again. Mic check, mic check. One, two, that might be better. Hope that's better. Come on, man. You can't rap and drink church vanilla Coke at the same time. Whatever. Work in progress. We're still trying to get this all together and keep stream interesting. Okay, as I said, we're down here on Oliver, and I think I can see Oliver there. I think it's going well. There we go, Oliver. So as I said, these are, whoop, okay, this is blue. Oliver is what? Blue and red. Okay, blue and red. I can usually put more detail into these pieces, but as I mentioned, sometimes price is an issue for people, and I will work with you, but just gotta spread the love, enjoy what I'm doing. Okay, Oliver. Who is next here? Oliver. Here's my pen. Hope that was a little better. It's whatever. Okay. Sorry about that, Todd. I'm trying my best. See, I'm not okay. Not certain how to keep this stable. Okay, so let's see. We're doing Jack is blue and green. I think you can see it. Yeah, like I said, Todd, I was hoping. I don't know if I should maybe change the quality of the stream, because that could be causing the preview to slow down, I guess. I remember when I first started streaming, things were okay for a bit, and then computer settings started changing, and all of a sudden I just was always having problems streaming, and I ended up having to get a new computer. To get around those issues. Okay. Jaggy boy. Okay. Who's next? Ryu. Rian. And Rian is, just to check. Rian is blue and red. Yeah, I said these are party favors. Oh, cool. There was a good amount of people watching. I'm glad. Like I said, I try to keep a lot of things going here. Mad respect to all the art streamers out there that do this live. Not easy to set up and to keep going, and also provide good art while you're doing it. Okay, so like I said, you know, I'm hoping that you can kind of see everything. I just try not to pay attention. I'm just paying attention to one thing at a time. Okay. Elan. And we are also in the blues. The blue, Elan is also blue and what? Blue and green. They can't all be winners. They just can't all be winners. All right, Elias. All right, and then we're going to go back. We're going to start back on the list. Let's see, Jordan is done. Yes, Jordan is done. And Elias. So one thing that I'm hoping to do, I have a couple of events lined up, and I want to be able to live stream at an event. To do so, I am believing that I'm going to use the iPad to stream from. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that without all of the other accessories, and I have to find a stand for the iPad. So Elias is blue and green. Okay, that's where I was stuck. So give a shout out. I am currently using ETAC paint. I am using ETAC TNT brand paint. I do use a lot of Createx, but for my colors, I tend to, I tend to go cheaper. I would say cheaper, inexpensive, I suppose. I would say. I kind of like the vibrancy, the saturation that I get with these colors, and I suppose one of the main issues that I also had, I have with Createx is just I can't order it in the fashion I was ordering the TNT. Seems to be a little bit simpler process for me to order the TNT as opposed to the Createx. I have, it's just always a little bit better of a process for me. Okay, so let's line up a couple more hats here. Okay, nobody likes these little goofy papers in the middle, but they're useful, so I'll hold on to them for a moment. I go to pack up the bag. I'm probably going to put them back in there, so that way there is no bleeding. Okay, so the rest, we got 3 more boys and 5 girls, and then the other one I will save for the end, which will be the birthday boy, and that's Mason, and we are drawing a pig on top of the hat. Okay, so he's obsessed with pigs, so we'll get who is it? I'm gonna say Porky the pig, I guess. Who's that other pig? I don't know. There's another famous pig that I'm not thinking of. Okay, anyway. Starting to get hungry here. Maybe I'll grab a quick snack here. Give me 1 second. So I also have some stencils to finish cutting later here. Show that off real quick. Did these last night. Doing a couple more pacemakers jackets. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that because I've already streamed one of them, but I have an order to do 2 more, and I'm probably going to get a couple more jackets because there's other people in the group. So I decided to make some sturdier stencils than from the first time. It's on a bit of better stock paper, and it was thicker. You know, I wouldn't say it was harder to cut. It was just you know, sturdier paper. I still have to cut out the world. Oh, and I can't forget this chair. Oh my god. Alright, when you're online, you know, I find it funny because it's like, sometimes when I'm online here, I think I talk too much because I want to just do the work. But that's the nature of the beast. Alright, let's put up this chair real quick. So I was going to jump in between this. Okay, for this chair, we are doing Fortnite. And I believe the kid's name is Eli. There's that paper. Yep, his name is Eli. And they're getting the basic Fortnite design on the bottom there. Okay. So that's this thing right here. There's a stencil cut out from my plotter, made from a very lightweight, cheap acetate or transparency. Very simple to cut. Can be used, you know, a couple of times, but they don't last that long. They end up ripping when I pull them up sometimes, but the reason why I started to use like a very inexpensive transparency was generally, like I said, I wanted to be able to cut a lot of them, and also you know, kind of you know, save on materials. If I had to buy them personally or use Mylar, I would end up you know, spending a lot of money. Oh, hey Todd. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the hats. You know, over time, you know, I don't know, my lettering style. I'm very comfortable with it. I have been meaning to up my game and do a little bit more of a graffiti-ish style, but for some projects, you know, it's not necessary. You know, there were other artists out there that you know, are really good at you know, the graffiti, and I wouldn't say that was my first, you know, reason why I got into airbrushing. But yeah, so are you getting a few from those other seats you did? Am I getting more orders of the seats? Yes, Todd. I actually, so with the seats, I have, you know, I'm contracted by a kids clothing store, and they basically will take the orders. They have stores, actually a chain of stores up and down the East Coast, I believe. And you know, kids that go away to camp, they take orders at the store, and you know, they'll send me or actually I gotta go pick up the inventory, week by week, depending on, I usually grab a good amount, but I don't want to hold on to, a whole warehouse worth of inventory. So I just drop off stuff and pick them up when I need them. And I ran out of chairs. I got a bunch of them I did last week, and those are all over there. Maybe I'll show them real quick. No, nothing all too, special. Just there we go. Alex, some lightning bolt, and another imposter. I got a couple of them. There's a lot of duplicates of the same imposter chair. TikToks. I got some TikTok chairs over there and some other stuff. We're staying busy. We're getting busier. That's what I should say. We're getting busier. Okay. This is gonna have. So this is one of those very, very porous items where it just takes the paint, and I have to do several passes for. Excuse me. I have to do several passes for the paint to be very opaque. What did I say his name was? Eli. Oh, I was just about to mess it up. There's an alarm. Wow, it's already late in the day, man. Uh-oh. I ate that candy bar too quick. Actually, it wasn't a candy bar. It was a breakfast bar. Uh-oh. Don't start the hiccups. Okay, put the camera higher. Oh, certainly. Oh, I'm a goofball. So sorry about that. Now let me put this one back on. Alright, so with this chair, we just have to do a nice big circle, a big oval. Because that's going to get colored, and we're going to put the stencil back on there. And spray in black, and that will just finish that one up really quickly. The thing that takes the most time with these chairs is just building up the paint, because once I start putting in some color, you can't see what you're doing. Okay. So I'm going to figure out a better way of managing these cameras, because in all honesty, I'm not so certain I like the handheld camera or the body cam here. It tends to kind of get in the way, and it's very, I don't know, a little goofy. As you can see, I'm hiccuping. Again, I ate too quickly and paying for it. Alright, so usually I will make these like a blue and yellow, I think I did. What's the background of this? Okay, so... Alright, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do half. We're going to use a lot of blue in here, and then the part with the lettering is just going to be yellowish or yellowish green. All right, blue, come on, stop. And I'm just going to mimic the same color pattern, I guess, on the on his lettering. So the weird thing about these chairs, and I always try to keep figuring out how to make this better, make this work out better. But as I mentioned, sometimes I have a hard time really putting the paint in there, getting the paint. Got to use a lot of drying. Several coats. One of the things that I found that works the best for me is literally, putting the, coloring in there and literally whiting it out again. Something about that process of adding the color and then going back over it, with white. Because once I add the, the color several times, it becomes a lot more saturated. And then there's certain times when I look at it and I'm like, okay, I can't oversaturate it. Because it will just kind of wick. It almost wicks the color out and brings the white back up to the surface. It's weird. Hard to explain. So right now what I'm doing is just kind of preparing the chair, really. Adding as much paint as I can to make that very opaque and really lock that paint in there, because the kid is going to sit on this. And they're gonna wear it down. So okay, let's let this dry for a little bit, and we're gonna go on back to the let's do the basketballs. Okay, so we're gonna sit down for the basketballs here. Gotta turn on the fan because using the white paint tends to leave a lot of residue. Yo, what up, Lonnie? Yeah, no, I know blow drying it at the same time works. But sometimes I'm trying not to use electricity. I'm also trying not to I don't have to do some things fast, you know, because I'm jumping around from project to project. So, let's see. So it's weird, like, okay, seems like one camera just got stuck. Okay, that's really weird. I've never seen that happen.